I hate that. I don't like it at all. That no, it's a no-go. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the USO Penitentiary. And I got a special guest right now. He's kind of at war with us right now, but
at war
with me.
At war
with me.
I'm not at war with anybody. He's not at war.
He's
not. Can't be a war when you're a country and you're a continent. What the fuck are you talking about? No war.
Anyway, we got Mr. Mike Knoxxx in the building for the Smackdown Penitentiary. Oh man, and we got a lot to dissect. Even though it was a better SmackDown, but still, I like Ruthless Aggression SmackDown. I like Ruthless Era SmackDown. Like, hey, give me something I can sink my teeth into for 2 whole hours. Since you're not doing that, but even if you give us the extra half an hour that you do for Raw, at least
that 220. That 220.
Yeah, give us that, man. But anyway, we start the night off, and we have Paul Heyman in the ring, and he goes on talking about, He goes on talking about Brock Lesnar, and well, he brushed upon Brock Lesnar, and from there we are joined by Cody Rhodes. This is nothing new of the sorts, you know. It's nothing new at this point in time. What I'm pissed about is they mentioned nothing of this match they have in 2 weeks. So I'm guessing Cody's already done with his parts of the movie. He's done already. So I'm guessing you got four opportunities to hype this match. I don't like this about WWE anymore. I don't like it about WWE. It seems like before you know it, you turn around the corner, and there's another pay-per-view. There's no time. It's no time to build. I don't know.
Like it's every 3 weeks.
Yes. Like we just got done with the what was that? WrestlePalooza, and now you got Central. What is it? Crown Jewel. You got Crown Jewel next
in Perth, by the way, not Saudi Arabia.
And watch this be a 5-night fucking spectacle.
Well, it's
a 5 match. A 5 match.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Oh God, oh God.
It's a Saturday.
Oh, I'm not doing nothing. It's National Pancake Day. I didn't know
Every
that.
day is someday. Yesterday was like Daughter's Day. The day before that was National Seaman Day. The day before that was, Hucklebuck Day. Like every day is a damn day.
Yeah, listen. NXT No Mercy tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they'll be doing a review on that. And not to go into NXT, but at this point, NXT has got up and down, top to bottom. They've got the best roster, and I don't want to say the best roster per se, but they got the best storylines.
Yes,
hands down, they got the best storylines because they keep going with their storylines, and I don't think that I don't know Raw, SmackDown, they aren't going through with their
they're to this. This is what you fans cried about and wanted, right? You wanted a fast wave, so every pay-per-view, it's a new storyline. The only one that's consistent is Cody, honestly, as far as because it's still the belt they're going after, and it's still Cody interweaved with who they're interweaving him with. But other than that, there's no continuity to any of this. It's to me anyway on the main roster. I'm with you. So
it's. I don't know. It's for me. It's.
I am back here. Here's y'all. I'm back.
I'm gonna keep saying it. I've said it for 3 weeks straight. I think a month now. WWE is turning into something I don't love anymore. I don't love anymore.
You had to pull me back from the precipice.
I did. You faced it the wrong way.
Well, shit. It's been a while. I'll be here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? The Mike Knoxxx show was hosted by Mike Knoxxx, produced by Mike Knoxxx, starring Mike Knoxxx, and I ain't got to look left or right, except for I act like Ron's backstage, but he's actually on the screen at the bottom of the screen.
But it's a weird, wrestling is in a weird space.
No, it's not. This is where TKO wants you to be. This is who we are now. We don't have death any longer. I saw a post today for one of you guys' prominent wrestling bullshit websites that said that Stephanie McMahon deserved to be in the Hall of Fame.
She doesn't?
No, does she though? Even question it is a stupid question. That's what we call clickbaits. That's what we call does she deserve?
I'm not even on it.
I think she's already top 15.
Yes, yeah. Listen, if we're talking about non-wrestling, she goes in. She goes in top 5. I'm not even doing 15. She's top 5. It's not even close.
She's top 5.
It's not even close.
Without wrestling, not counting in-ring, $1 billion princess, the Hunter Hearst Helmsley era, hands down. But this right here on SmackDown, again, I want that t-shirt. I want that t-shirt, by the way. Cody's the only one consistent.
Yeah,
I give him that. I think Cody's the only one consistent.
Cody is consistent, but at the same time, he still don't have no deep stories. The one story that he has is the one story we're waiting on. And that's Randy Orton. And I swear, if Randy Orton does not beat Cody Rhodes, this is Triple H's doing.
No, it's not.
This is nobody. This is nobody but Triple. Listen,
he has no control.
Listen, he should have got 15. He should have got 15.
You know why it's not Randy? Because he's not big enough. He's not the never been seen 17.
Okay.
They're gonna phrase a deal. Mark my words. You will see Edge and John Cena. Oh, it's been a while, y'all. I ain't been here, right? Jonathan, Horatio, Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the GOAT, Hill went face because the Hill turn was ass. Tupac Shakur Cena.
Listen, if they do that, I might do a show with my shirt off.
Hey. What time is it? Stamp it, 10:24 mark.
The ratings up. Get the ratings up.
They'll be like tenants.
I don't think so. I don't think that Tony Khan would let them for that. However, let me say I don't think that Tony Khan would, but if it's Tony Khan of 2020, 21, 22, up in that area, it possibly. But now he has started to pull back the I'm in control stuff, right? But do we not know when we see Edge do the you can't see me and do the 5-knuckle shuffle? That's not like, do we not know that's John Cena doing it? Right? Everybody knew. Right. Everybody knew. But I mean, yes, that's the one up that he's giving him because he did so many specials that first of all,
it's a pipe dream like Roman and Rock, which I'm going to get finally, y'all, in Saudi Arabia, y'all. By the way,
it's too late. It's too late.
No, we're going to get Rock and Roman in Saudi Arabia. I'll tell you that right now. I promise you. If you do a show with your shirt off, I do a show butt ass neck. I got to be straight. I have to stand up like Ciabatta Mitch. It's just a big old blank. It's just a big old blank spot over me in my head and my ankles, right? Because we can't get kicked off of air, right? Nobody wants to see it in the first place. I'm just fat and out of shape, right? And then some might be like jealous and be mad because they can't. You know what I mean? So. That's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. Saudi Arabia, Rock and Roman, book it. He says a match built for WrestleMania. It's going to happen. Watch. So
Cody says to them, "It's you got your shirt off. It's probably not a good idea."
Yeah.
But he did it anyway, and he was handling his own. He did the smart thing first. He did the smart thing, and he went after the big guy. He went after Braun Strowman first.
The slow one.
Trying to get him off his rocker. And he was working for a minute. And then no, it wasn't happening. and we had Randall Keith Orton come out here and help and save the day. And now we see Randy Orton looking at the title.
Mm-hmm. Well,
this is what we want.
This is what you want.
This is what we listen. This better be either a Royal Rumble. I don't even think they can. I don't even think they can.
Because your executive consultant says it's going to be Cody and Brock at SummerSlam. I mean Survivor Series. Sorry. So,
but Survivor Series is
after
War Games. It's War Games.
Does that mean everything's War Games?
War Games is literally just
typically
that.
That's the main event. Yes, typically it's the women and wins. Yes, I give you that. So I don't know.
So if they do one women's, one men's,
but I think they're going NXT WWE main roster. I think that's what they're doing this year.
I am fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. But nonetheless, this was still a good opening segment. We got Cody in and out. He didn't mess up the suit, so put the tie back on and get going. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you he left after this. I guarantee you he left after this, and Randy Orton left after this. It is what it is. But I just miss the days where if you saw them in the beginning, you saw them at the end.
Yeah,
I miss that so much, and we're not getting that all the time.
Yeah,
and it's
I'm sorry, I say it. It's the I'm gonna always blame everything on. Eventually, they gave you what you wanted as fans. All right, so I have I came up with the whole thing. They're all superstars by mistake because the problem with wrestling became nobody wanted to be identified as the jobber or the enhancement talent. We still have them, but everybody's a superstar. No, everybody's not a superstar.
Yeah.
Everybody shouldn't be a superstar. Everybody's not even a star. Some people are their job to do their job, right? So that changed that world. Now it changed where I want to see more talent on TV every week. So now you don't get the same people every week. There's times I forget sometimes that Charlotte and Alexa Bliss are women's champions. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that Solo Jacob Fatu comes out tonight because they're so far gone between maybe once a month, twice a month. If you're lucky, you don't see them as much. So they're not important as much to me. And Brock Lesnar can get away with it. Roman Reigns can get away with it. Stars who are superstars and established, they can be what you guys hate as fans. The whole flavor of the month, pop in and pop out, be a part-timer. Because Brock is big time. When you hear Brock Lesnar's name, I don't care. That's what sold WrestlePalooza. It wasn't the main event. It was ESPN to their UFC audience saying Brock Lesnar and John Cena. That sold, and then it opened up the night. Well, I'll leave that alone. It's a whole nother story. We're talking about the Street Profits. Somebody else who also underwhelming is the Street Profits, but it's okay.
It's
not their fault, by the way.
It's not their fault, but at the same time, this is too long. This is too long, and I.
You just said you had short time storytelling. You're right. This is one long ass story.
This is a long story because they don't. Man. This is a long story because they pick it up and then for 2 weeks they're like, oh, okay, let's go with profit. Okay. And then 3 weeks they're done. They're 3 weeks they're off TV. They barely got a vignette, maybe. And then by the time you come back, they come back. Who gives a damn about the Street Profits at this point? I don't get it. Listen, I'm predicting they lose this match to the White Six, and that break up. That is going to be the turn. That is going to be the turn when they lose to the White Six.
That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible.
We know
they shouldn't have to turn. It just should be over. I'm gonna go my way. You go your way. We've tried it. It wasn't successful, but you know what I want to see there. I want to see the man who doesn't help the winner of this match come join the Street Profits, because right now the Profits are completely down, so they need something to help them go up. So,
I would say that if Dawkins doesn't take the pin, it has to be Montez, because listen, Montez has everything bottled up, ready to go. You got to work on Dawkins in order to get Dawkins, fresh off the street profits. You got to work on them because we barely hear.
No, we're going to see the same story we always see.
Was that
the lesser that's perceived of the two turns lately, right? Because we don't get Shawn Michaels turns anymore. We're the best turns. We get the worst turns, right? So you're saying Montez takes the pinfall, Dawkins gets mad, spazzes out. Who, by my way, was I said this from day one. Version 1 Matt Hardy better over Jeff Hardy any day. Okay, y'all don't be so quick to break up the Street Profits. I'm telling you that right here and right now. Because Dawkins is better in this tag than people give him credit for. I've said this from day one. Do not break them up. Just have them go their separate ways. If they break them up, one person's getting fired anyway. And in most minds, we perceive is going to be Angelo Dawkins. He cannot do this alone. He will turn into Brother Devon.
And that's what you don't want because he will be future endeavored. Let's make it clear. He'll be future endeavored. And this is, you know what? If he was still, and I mean he as in Triple H, if Triple H was still doing PLEs the way that Vince McMahon was, by all means, this is a WrestleMania match. Street Profits, they can open it up or second. Actually, they can do the second
after
match.
My Uso versus Usos didn't do so good. I damn sure don't think the Street Profits can copy that. But difference is that the Usos are all super kicks, and these guys do have a couple of moves. So maybe this might actually be better than the Usos.
Yeah. I people don't.
But I love that Usos match. We talk about that all the time.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. That's why I was going with that.
I understood the psychology of that match. They were move for move because they're twins. It made perfect fucking sense.
Listen, man.
Yes, I didn't stutter.
He said it, not me. I
didn't stutter. What was Jeff Hardy without the ladders? Jeff Hardy as nothing but Darby Allin from 10, 20 years ago. Where are you at between the ropes? Where can Jeff Hardy, outside of you name a match that's not Invasion with RVD, has Jeff Hardy ever given you a major match? Oh, my bad. I'll wait. When the Undertaker carried him.
Wait, hold up. The one he had with Triple H at the pay-per-view?
Yeah. Matt Hardy over Jeff Hardy in the square circle any day. Any day. It's not even close. Square circle. Y'all talking about y'all favorites. Y'all going to how they built the character. I'm talking about as the character and the in-ring talent. Matt Hardy over Jeff any day. Look at it today. When Jeff was on the pipe, delete. He can constantly evolve himself. Matt Hardy's a better star than Jeff Hardy by far.
Okay, he's a better star as in what, creating a new gimmick
as in ring talent. You take away the diving off of the
what matches did he get that put him over?
It's the storyline. You know, wrestling.
No. Because Jeff has been in many of storylines that put him over. So what is the match that
okay, we do know the difference between getting put over because the story dictates it and actually being put over because you showed you deserve to win the going over as well. They're two different things. We know that, right? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Those are two matches. Well, no, I'm about Triple H. It was RVD. If you don't understand the RVD Jeff Hardy match, then you've never seen a great wrestling match. Go watch that match at Invasion. It's not even close. The greatest match Jeff Hardy ever had. Invasion. RVD.
So you mean to tell me Invasion in 2000, I don't know what,
I think it was 3 or 5. Yeah, one of them shits.
3 or 4, and this man has wrestled countless matches.
I said
and that's the best match
in WWE. Yes, in WWE, yes, he had better matches in TNA. I give him that. I think solo match he had better chance in TNA than he had in WWE. In WWE, he was sold as a Darby Allin kind of guy. No, I'm not saying he wasn't bigger. Of course he was bigger. We know who the bigger star was. That's who they made. He took his shirt off. He had blonde hair. He went from the top of the ladder, not the wrong of the ladder. We know who the bigger star was. The same thing with Montez. Montez is a bigger star to who? That was a question that Jeffrey had up there. Not a question, but he said he was the bigger star, right? Perceived he's the bigger star because he has the look. Because we think he has the look. Look what they're doing with Carmelo Hayes right now. Is Melo Hayes really over right now? Yes, they may keep peeking at the head like a turtle, but where's he doing afterwards? Where does it go from there?
Listen,
Don't be quick to break up a tag team and send this man solo, and he cannot have a promo battle.
Listen, I am. Was it last week? Last week they had Carmelo. Mm-hmm. He should have won that belt.
Yes,
he should have won that belt.
Yes.
Listen, we're going to get into a little in a little bit, but Sami Zayn has got to have the most. He got to have the most kickouts of extraordinary moves ever.
Well, I mean, he's Ring of Honor's best kept secret, not named Kevin Steen.
I don't know how much more can somebody do to this man, and he don't listen. I'm already right there. I'm right there.
You don't bust him for Kenny Omega kicking out all them times.
Listen, that's a different time. That's a different style of wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
They specialize. Not in his eyes. Right?
But the thing is this. Carmelo Hayes gave him his best. And Sami Zayn,
I thought Javon did a great job tonight.
Javon too. Javon should have had the belt. So, I mean, like, if somebody's going to take this belt off of him, what's the story? There is no story with Sami.
Yes, it is. It's the same thing it was for John Cena's Invitational. It's giving people a try having great matches. This is the luchadors of SmackDown right now. Every week.
You mean to tell me Dragon Lee's going to take it off of him?
No, I mean to tell you that no one is right now towards a big star.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying it's the storyline. It's designed to say that here's good wrestling, and you guys put on good wrestling matches, but I'm still the best wrestler. That's the story to me. It's clear as day, right? The same way John Cena did. When John Cena did it, it was he couldn't wrestle, so he's going to prove to you that he could wrestle. So he had the John Cena Invitational, and he showed to some people still think he can't wrestle, right? But he was trying to show that he could wrestle, right? Until AJ Styles came along and made it interesting. But the story was Cena going out every single week, beating everybody who thinks they can beat him. That's the same. It's the same storyline. We just don't know who's gonna be that guy for Sami Zayn is the question.
Right. Yes, about the cruise. Yes, I definitely got the cruise.
Sammy Cruz.
This is my thing. I don't want to. Shit. We're not even getting into this match.
Damn it! This is your fault. I told you, Carmelo.
Fuck the match. Listen, at this point, I don't think that Sami Zayn gets a world title.
Never.
He's on Raw. He's on SmackDown right now. You're gonna put him in a match with Cody.
If he ever gets the title, it's the pity title. But I mean, it's a small, short run that it's just where he is right now with Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I mean, it's just frustrating.
He's a Mick Carter forever, and he holds the Mick card. He's the up and comer guy, or the wish you could make it. He's the Daniel Bryan. The difference was Daniel Bryan had the yes chant.
I would see that. I can see that.
Yes chant, no Occupy Raw, no Occupy Raw. There's no championship for Daniel Bryan because Vince didn't see it.
I definitely thought that this match was just okay to speak about the Profits, but this was more about Mello, Don't Miz versus each other than it was the Profits. I will say that. So, and you could tell by the ending of it when, here we go. When Mello didn't, he had to clearly
could have came in and helped them kick out.
He could have came in there.
All of it. Hand up.
Yep. Clearly, he could have came in there and helped, and he didn't. So that's the story. That's
put fine. Mello with the Street Profits. Book it.
You think?
No, it's just wishful thinking. It never happened. But
and then we get.
I like that screenshot though.
We get the Miz. I mean, we get the Miz. We get the Street Profits and looking over their shoulder at the Wyatt Six, and
the most disappointing faction in the history of WWE main roster.
You think?
Yeah. You have not ever The word 10 years ago, 15 years ago was shoved down our throats. Tell me they're not being shoved down your throat. Tell me that they deserve to have those tag team titles. Tell me they're not riding off the back, and may he rest in peace, one Bray Wyatt. They took them off of TV for 4 months because one got hurt. No, the whole thing, it's surpassed. As wrestling fans, we're corny, we're nerds, so we're gonna always pay respect to Bray Wyatt and put out the Fireflies. But what have they done that they deserve to do? Who's actually checking for any one of these guys? When you look at a faction, when you look at the vision, when you look at what's Dominic Mysterio in them group? Judgment Day. When you look at a faction, even when you look at the MTFs, you look to see who could be something outside of that. That's the fact. That's the whole thing about a faction. Unless you're like the APA, which it was just a tag team, right? But you still saw that Bradshaw could be alone because Farouk had surpassed his years. When you look at the Wyatt Six, who's there to do anything?
I think Bo Dallas could probably do.
Yeah, Bo Dallas doesn't need the Wyatt Six at all. But Bo Dallas wants to be what he never should have been in the first place. I believe was his chance. It ain't this zombie shit.
Listen, at least it's not the zombie match that we got on in the what's it you know what I'm talking about, the zombie match with Miz and yeah, at least it's not that, you know, so whatever. But we see Jay Cargill and Stephanie Vaquer, and I can't lie, I'm a fan
of who?
I'm a fan
of who?
Vaquer. What you mean?
Yes. Okay, when y'all tell me y'all are a fan, if she looked like Alba Fire, would you be a fan? Exactly. I rest my whole entire case.
Listen.
Wrestling fans, y'all men especially, think with the wrong brain part, the wrong head.
Stop it, because I'm not going to let you do that. Who cares about that? She's going to get English.
That's why they put a shirt saying
every single day.
Wrestling's my first language.
Listen. She's getting better at English.
No,
so
she ain't.
We're not even. Yes, she is.
No, she ain't. Yes, she is. Ain't none of them foreigners getting better in English. Not Ray Phoenix. We heard Ray Phoenix tonight. He ain't getting no better. Sal Canelo Alvarez. He's been in American fighting for the last 20 years. His English ain't got no better either. They don't care.
Yeah, because he's not in a promotion where you have to fucking learn English.
When you're speaking in American foreign territory and you want to get an American dollar, you have to speak at least some kind of language. I'm not listen.
She can.
I get that she can wrestle her behind off. I get that, but is she that much better than Io's guy? Is she that much better than Feathers, for instance? Is she that
she's better than Feathers.
Is she that much better than Pop Rocks?
Yes.
No. But yeah, I digress. That's a matter of opinion. But you hesitated, which means you had to think about it.
I had to think about it. And the only reason why I'm going to say that she is because the age difference.
I just think too much too fast. I think Julia's better than her in every way inside that squared circle.
Well, it ain't showing it on SmackDown.
Of course not, because it's hey, what a segue. Look at that. You thought we'd done this for a while together. My bad. Man.
Speaking of, Julia versus Michin.
And the ugly belts. Who? Thinning? Her name Thinning?
Michin and B-Fab.
Thinning and B-Fab. Okay. Oh, is she part of the Street Profits? Or is she in a tag team match? I'm confused.
She's part of. Who says she can't be part of the Street Profits and be in a tag team? I don't understand that.
Because wrestling psychology tells me they cannot be. That's why. It's not me. Yes, you are right theoretically. Right? But what the wrestling has ever told you that what about these two? About that. If she's in a faction, she's the mouthpiece, so to speak, or the female version of the Street Profits. She's in a tag team that we never see them all interact with each other. It's confusing. I get confused, and I'm an intelligent wrestling fan, and I get confused.
I don't think that she's better than Io right now, and that's because if you take away this past year that Io has had, if you
Is she better than
say
Asuka?
to me, is she better? Nobody's better than Asuka.
Okay.
But I get what she's saying. She's if she can just learn the English a little bit more, better.
You know what? A lot of this is just me hating. Let me be honest. I'll be real, right?
Why do you hate her?
Listen, I think that there's an issue in wrestling, as we're talking about, right? And where we see what they did with Tiffany Stratton. They can sit there and speak these accolades all they want to because they're dialing you up. It's called the underbelly. I've spoken about it for years, right? There's the surface and there's the underbelly. The surface tells me Tiffany Stratton checks all the boxes. She's pretty. She's voluptuous. She can talk, right? She can somewhat wrestle.
Not as
good.
a face. She can talk, but not as a face.
But how fast have she gotten everything, right? And I noticed that since on the Mike Knoxxx show, you can catch every single Monday, still at 6 p.m. every single Monday on the Mike Knoxxx show on the Mike Knoxxx Network, hosted by Mike Knoxxx, produced by Mike Knoxxx. You know, the Mike Knoxxx show here on YouTube TV. You bring out all the girls they bring out. Where's the difference between them, right? Because here she is. She's now going to get rushed. Now they're going to say, oh, they gave it to Charlotte fast. They gave it to Paige fast. Not like this. This girl has come in and she has dominated on some Ronda Rousey type level.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is her top 3 matches on Smackdown?
Who?
Tiffany Stratton.
I would say Nia Jax.
Are they good because Nia's working so good to put her over? Or are they good because Tiffany is working to get over?
I think they're over because, well, first of all, I wouldn't think they're over. I wouldn't say those matches are over.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. But to go with where I think you're trying to lead me to drink the water, I would say they were your girl, Queen Nia Jax, running those. And the unexpectancy of her beating Nia Jax, doing it also. You know, I have this belief, and Stephanie has broken English. She's over. You're also Spanish. No offense. Okay. No. Okay. She's over because she does a move with her butt jiggles, and that's why she's over.
Her butt don't even jiggle, though. So I don't even know. Listen, aside from that move, she can just wrestle her ass off.
I do like her. I think she can wrestle. I don't think she wrestles better than Pop Rocks. I don't think she wrestles better than I don't think she wrestles better than Feathers, to be honest with you. I think she's a better character than Feathers, Stephanie back here. I don't think she wrestles better than Stephanie back here. I don't think she wrestles better than Julia. I don't think she wrestles better than Asuka. I think she's better than, so that's just for me, right? I don't think she wrestles better than Bailey.
Hell no.
Okay, but she does wrestle better than the other girls. She wrestles better than Becky Lynch. She wrestles better than Naomi. She wrestles better than, of course, than Jay Cargill. You know what I mean? I think she wrestles better than Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffany Stratton's a pretty moonsault champion, and that gets her over again. She checks all the boxes, but what's the underbelly with her? She is not getting over. She was great because she was the up and coming we wanted to see get over, but they gave it to her too fast. As in me doing the same thing with Julia. That's all.
Okay, that's where I was going with this with Julia, because Julia seems to be she's champion. She's champion, but for what? She's not defending it. Julia.
Julia, okay. And again, that's not her fault. That's booking, right? That's booking. Especially when I saw this match tonight, I was shocked. Like, why is she in a tag team match? When did she start wrestling? I thought she was her mouthpiece for her. You know what I mean? I didn't get this at all.
She started like 3 weeks ago. That's
how underwhelming it was. I didn't even remember that.
Because she started, she was going in the match and she lost before the match even started. Okay. That was her first match since she got drafted. Yeah. So this match, it was nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. It really... Nothing to see. It didn't advance any story. I guess the story is you're trying to throw some teams out against Charlotte and Bianca.
Alexa
I get it, but yeah, I'm sorry, Alexa. First of all, I don't know. I don't know this. But did Kiana did she always have ass, or did she get a little BBL?
That's a good question. I thought that today from the one angle they were on, but I didn't say it out loud, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think she got a BBL, but it's not too big, so it don't matter. But they get the W, and Meechin and BFAB were on a tear for a while, and then she's like, "Oh, well, let's go talk to Adam Pearce about these tag championships." Next thing you know, they're not a team anymore. I don't get it. Now then they back together and they lose. I don't get that. I'm going to say it. You had one of the best women's tag team in the WWE, and you got rid of both of them. For what?
For who?
For what? I don't know. But I could see this. I could definitely see this match. I don't. Sol Ruka, Zarya. I think they're ready. I think they're ready to be called up.
You know, I love Sol Ruka, so
I think they're ready to be called up for sure. Arguing backstage about championships and man, listen, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is looking good. I don't know. Charlotte Flair looking good. It's just a face card, but other than that, it's nothing else. It's nothing else. But anyway, they're arguing about, I didn't realize how big Zarya is. I didn't realize she's big. Like, she's tall. But then at the same time, it's like, does Sol Ruka have on heels? Because she's tall too.
Well, Sol Ruka's tall.
Like, God.
Surfboard. Surfboard.
I don't. Whew,
surfboard.
Goddamn. But anyway, Sol Ruka. I think that she'll be called up by Mania. I think by Mania or after Mania. I think that she'll be called up. It wasn't nothing too gravitating about this. But we are going to take a quick commercial break. I don't have anything. Let's here we go. Classic. Stay tuned, y'all. Smackdown Penitentiary.
Welcome to the Smackdown Penitentiary.
So backstage, Nia looking very scrumdiddlyumptious. I mean, anytime. I mean, the curls. It's the curls. Love the curls. Need the curls. Can't do anything without the curls. I just want the curls. And anytime that woman has those curls on, those curls are popping. The makeup is flawless. But not to be outdone, because Tiffy time. I like the darker highlights in the hair. No, I'm not gay.
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have many gay friends.
My father's gay.
Because mostly they would say, men, we don't pay attention to things like these. And this is actually, this is a really good detail that has made her hair not look so fake. Because most of those blondes that they have, they come up from NXT, they got super bright blonde hair, and it just looks fake. And Tiffany's hair did look super fake.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Go ahead and finish. I have to visualize this question.
Okay. He has to visualize. He needs flashcards, Jack. All right, that was a classic clip from SmackDown Penitentiary. hosted by myself and Jack and EC. Normally it is Vic with us, but he is not here today. So we have the Mike Knoxxx. Mike Knoxxx here filling in for him. So before we get anywhere else, I have to Katie, we have to shoot. Oh, there we go. Hey everybody, join us for WrestleMania Cruise. We're gonna get together at Margaritaville at sea. It's for everybody who can't afford WrestleMania. That's pretty much everybody, unless you're selling your house. But you can join us going on this cruise, and we're going to watch wrestling. We're going to watch WrestleMania together. So if you are interested, make sure you reach out to us, and we will get you all of the information you need for cruise at the sea. Now, I'm liking this Drew. I'm loving what Drew's doing. I can't for the life of me understand why that man can't hold the title. I don't know. It's been 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, 3 years since he's had the title. He's putting on banger matches.
Banger after banger after banger.
He's getting you. He's putting together the promos. He's carrying half of the rivalries that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing. But he goes on to say that, first of all, his boot isn't even medically cleared with with WWE, so we don't even know how he got that boot, but he has one anyway. So by then, Jacob comes out, and we was joking. We said this, and I said, WWE told him lose some weight. I said, oh shit, is he slim?
Got the
Ozempic. Best believe
got that Ozempic.
Nah, man, he was going for like a month and a half. Well, maybe, I don't know. Does Ozempic make you lose your head? Because he ain't losing no head.
That's that Barry Bonds right there.
Listen, but if I was looking at anybody to go on against Drew McIntyre in a feud, this is definitely money.
Why is it a feud though? This was stupid. This was stupid. He had no reason to come out there other than he ain't been on TV in 3 weeks to a month. He had no reason. Drew McIntyre is presumably hurt. He just comes off the title shot with Cody. He didn't lost his title. He's just gonna forget the whole bloodline thing and come back and go after Drew McIntyre. This is more just giving you what's hot than not giving me no substance. Where's my underbelly? Where does this make sense? We've been talking about this story making sense. Is this pumps out of retirement or the Ozempic?
Listen, I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
1,000%.
He's gonna go do Highlander. Okay, opposite of Henry Cavill, the greatest man that's still of all time, not the greatest Superman of all time, because that belongs to Corn Sweat. So I did there.
But I think how long is
not a movie,
is he
TV
going
show?
For?
It's a TV show.
How
for
long
Prime.
is he going for?
Probably 4 or 5 months. He'll be back Royal Rumble.
Okay, so we can. This is a Mania match.
Possibly,
this is a Mania match.
If nobody
this
gets hurt,
Mania match. Hopefully, God forbid. But I like it. I like this 1,000%. He serves the business to him.
This doesn't get me to Vegas.
He on that card. He on that card. Matter of fact, it's 10 matches, so he'll definitely be on the card. Then we get Stephanie and
You know Stephanie Valkyria is losing this match, right?
no, she's not. She's not.
You know why she's not losing?
Why?
You know why Stephanie's not losing the match?
Why?
Because they're hyping you that Tiffany has not lost a match all year. She's the only female who hasn't lost a match yet. Tamora shoved down Stephanie Valkyria down my throat.
Yeah. You know, like, come on, man. What's wrong with that? Like,
Nothing.
come on, man.
Nothing.
You know,
I'm just hating.
it's nothing. It's
Just hating.
nothing. But she
What's the pain in her face? Who talks better English? Ray Phoenix or Stephanie Valkyria?
it's Stephanie for sure.
No.
Stephanie.
No, it's
for
not.
sure.
Not even. No, it's not. Oh, can you play the audio? No, it's not.
Could be anyone from Raw. And actually,
Shit, I did not see that. I did not see that.
That's why I said play the clip.
Hey, Nakamura in the background. Where's he been at? He just been dressing.
Who can take
I
the
would
belt?
be pissed off.
Who
I
can
would
take
be
the
pissed
belt?
off. Shinsuke. I would be fine with
Shinsuke.
that. Listen, he got dressed up to spend 30 seconds.
He got paid for it, though. He got paid. So what? He got paid. Who got a better paying job, Shinsuke Nakamura or us? It's 11 o'clock at night. We talking about wrestling. Are we getting paid for this shit? Hell, Shinsuke got a great job.
You know what? If they're going to use Shinsuke the right way, listen. They was right on the winning path. Well, when he had the belt beforehand, I don't know why they took it off of him.
Contract
But
disputes.
I thought, was it really? I thought he had already signed. So even if he re-signed or whatever, because he's still
no. He had a bad case of hemorrhoids, so he had to step away for a while, and then things go.
What?
Y'all think hemorrhoids aren't real? Who's your favorite baseball team?
My Phillies.
All right, you know who's one of their favorite players, their best players of all time? Third baseman Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt in 1984 had to check out of a game because he had a bad case of hemorrhoids from sitting on the bench too long. That's Shinsuke Nakamura. He caught a bad case of hemorrhoids from sitting on his ass too long. They weren't using him right. Pepper and H Al 3 next to Vagisil.
Oh God. So they're talking about who's going to defend this match. Who he's going to face. But before we get into the match, we have
This promo. Such a great talent. Such a great talent. Such a great talent at Solo for two. Shug Sokola. I love Shug Sokola.
You think that this was?
Yeah, you know why? Are you still checking for JC? Answer my question. Exactly. That's why it was worthless. There it is. You ain't nobody checking for you, Otis. Okay.
Listen, he's just going through it. He's just going through the family right now. You know, everything is going to be everything, and then next week we'll probably get Tama Tonga or Tall Tonga. What the fuck is his name? What the fuck is his name?
The tall, the one looks like Stretch, a tall giraffe or goon.
but anyway, I liked it. I liked the promo. I think it was everything. But to each his own. To each his own. But what we got here, we got Josh Briggs sitting in there.
Trash.
He's
Look at him. He belongs on Sons of Anarchy. What match you with? Now, this match was great though.
This is match of the night.
Of course, that's the storyline. What is your storyline, Sami Zayn? Match of the night. There it is. Thank you. Just prove my point. Pour it up. Pour it up. It is a storyline.
That's not a
wrestling is storyline.
What is part of his storyline?
The wrestling.
Oh God!
And then I give you a title shot, and I beat you.
I thought that this match was everything. Javon gave him all he had, And again, Sami
Guess what I
Zayn-
got from out of this match? I always tell you, it's something about seeing up and coming talent and how they can act on the main roster. Watching this match, and I've seen Javon Evans wrestle so many times, and I've admired his in-ring ability. But in this match, I got a strong vibe from a young Kofi Kingston.
I can see that. 100%. I can see that. It just pissed me off so much when he hit that top rope cutter.
Yeah,
that shit was pretty.
Yeah,
that was pretty.
And he does the whole
should have
thing
been
back
done.
like Spider-Man, the little song like Miles Morales does.
Yeah,
he's tremendous. He's tremendous. His only downfall is going to be how corny he comes off. If they can fix that to make him a little bit cooler, you know what I mean, in some way, then they have something there. He has something in the ring. He's just a little corny.
He's cool. I don't know. I like him. I like him.
It's okay. Vince McMahon would have him, you know,
he had one.
Jesse White tumbling team or some shit, you know, a 76er bounce bunny or something. I don't know. The high flying acrobat named Javon Superfly Evans. That would be his name. His name would be Javon Superfly Evans. So his name would actually be Javon. It'd be Javon Snooker would be his name.
Nonetheless, this is the final shot that we get for the end of the night. Like I said, this was match of the night by far, and because the main event underachieved.
Well, why? Of course.
I don't know. I think they're tired of facing each other. I don't know. But who would not love to see this? Who would not love to see this? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Beauty and the
Stephanie McCoy, Nia Jax. What?
Beauty and the Beast, part 2.
Oh, they both beauties.
I never said who was a beast. You never know. I know. You never knows. I never told you who the beast was.
And meanwhile,
we just
backstage,
assumed it was Shayna Baszler.
We get Damian Priest, right? And
corny.
I heard that
corny.
I heard that Stephanie. Lola Vice broke up with him.
Oh, that's why he looks like that.
Yeah, probably.
I'd have broke up with him too. He kept bringing Vaseline to the bedroom. The hell.
So he gets kicked in the head by Aleister Black.
Someone else was worthy. Go back to being Malachi. He was better as Malachi Black.
He ain't wrestled in I don't know how long. He ain't wrestled in a month.
We want Malachi.
And he's just talking. Oh, it is his birthday. Yeah, he said happy birthday to him while he was down there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So,
happy birthday, Mama Knoxxx.
Happy birthday, Mama Knoxxx. Jesus.
It's heaven, Lord.
Jesus.
Yeah. Too bad you can't wrestle. we asked here on the network about 9 months ago, and even longer than that. I think the question's been going on since she's been here. She has not improved since AEW in any way. No, she hasn't. She's exactly the same she was in AEW. It's just WWE knows how to mask it better because of the production behind her. Jade Cargill has not improved. And no matter how beautiful she looks, she still looks like a robot in the ring. And some things you can't help. That's just who you are. It's like a giant, like an Omos kind of a thing, right? I think they should stop trying to use her as an athlete and use her like a monster. And that's like you know what I'm saying? Kind of this bicycle kicks, the things that he does is an athletic thing with power. Just have her be power. China never had to use no tactics. I'm bigger and stronger than every female. Be bigger and better than everybody not named Nia Jax.
I get that. I can see that. However, look at this. Bianca 419.
See that bullshit stat?
Becky Lynch 398 days. Tiffany Stratton 265. Io Sky 245. Hello. Does anybody remember Becky Lynch?
I think her name is on the screen.
No, it wasn't.
It says Becky Lynch.
They didn't even. No, I mean, I'm sorry, not Becky Lynch. Bailey.
Oh, Bailey.
Shit.
She didn't have that belt that long.
Yes, she did.
No, she did.
Bailey had that belt for 300 something days. They literally just said it like Monday.
Okay.
So I don't know. That
Didn't
Becky
feel like
is,
it. But I'm
Becky
pretty sure I'm wrong.
Bailey is one of the longest reigning SmackDown champions in history.
Okay.
And I don't know how she's perceived as this, but they don't push Bailey. You know, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Would it matter if she was a heel? Who are you talking about? You talking about Tiffany or are you talking about Jade?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good question.
Because I think it would matter if both of them are heel.
Yeah.
At this point.
The problem is that wrestling has too many heels, and the hardest thing in wrestling is to be a face. That's the hardest thing in wrestling is to be a face. Even as Jade was a heel, maybe because you look at it in the sense if you're talking about Jade, your moveset should be geared towards a heel's movesets. So maybe if she was heel, they would not have her do so much athletic stuff that they try to pull off. And it's not that she's not athletic. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like clearly the girl can go move around the ring and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But she's not fluent. She doesn't look like a wrestler, right? It's like when you see a good actor versus a bad actor, right?
380 days.
It's watching them just look like the part and not play the part. I always go back to I don't know which Tough Enough that was. Remember those, or that was Mark Henry? Somebody said, "I hate wrestlers that play wrestling."
Yeah.
Jade doesn't look like she's wrestling. She looks like she's playing wrestling. And I want to cheer for you. I know that.
This match all around was. I don't know if it was. It just seemed off from the beginning. From the beginning, it seemed off. Nia was just it looked like she was tiptoeing around with her spots of throwing her body around, and it took a while for them to get acclimated. In which you running with what about 15 minutes?
Yeah,
you running with
about 10 minutes. It was a short match.
Yeah, so I thought for a good split second that the title was going to change hands. I'm not even lying to you. I thought for a split second the title was going to change hands, and
Never thought for a second that this was nothing but them having a match to give us Tiffany versus Stephanie to again get Stephanie over at Perth Crown Jewel, right? And it's just somebody's or somebody's stardom has to go. Right, Tiffany has beaten them all. Stephanie has beaten them all so far. That's been put in front of them, and that's what's next. I'm gonna cheer for Tiffany though, honestly, in that
because you hate Stephanie.
No, I don't hate Stephanie. I just think again they both been given everything. So if you're gonna keep giving somebody something, at least keep giving to the one that has been ruling and has dominated more legends and future Hall of Famers than the other. That's all.
I'm guessing that she right here is when she.
Yeah, I didn't see when it happened. I just looked in her head was bleeding. I didn't see it. It hasn't been the steps. It had to be the steps.
Yeah, and she. Next thing I know, I turned my head for a split second, and I turned it back, and it was blood everywhere. I mean, it was nasty.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was nasty.
Yeah.
I think it threw everything off. Because this was actually a 3. This was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. She never moved. Nia never moved.
Guess what? Shout out to the referee for not counting the 3.
Yeah, shout out to her,
but Nia Jax did what she's not supposed to do. Tiffany, all 3 girls. I don't know what was going on with Nia why she didn't kick out, but it could have been a little better for sure.
Yeah. So we Tiffany gets the she gets the 1, 2, 3, and we are left with this shot 2 weeks away. Again, I am all for Stephanie getting this match because Tiffany she needs to be piped down. I'm sorry, she needs to be piped down.
They both need to be piped down.
Oh man, But it was a decent SmackDown. I can't call it a good SmackDown.
It was
Can't
decent.
call
It
a
was
great
decent.
one,
It was
but
decent.
It kept my attention.
Good word. It kept my attention for sure.
So I will say I give it a C plus. C plus.
I give it a C.
That's good enough to keep my attention longer than right now, because it's Avengers Endgame. How many times they gonna call that?
It's Superman for the 100th time.
But anyway, that's our show for this weekend. Everybody's come back, and I think we're doing a review show for NXT. I don't know. Make sure you stay tuned to all of what we have, and we will get that to you. Here we go. Mondays, you can catch the Rated R review show immediately after Raw or sometime after that, and the NXT review show on Tuesdays, AEW Elite Heat podcast on Wednesdays, top fives and predictions on Thursdays, and you can come right back here after SmackDown to catch the SmackDown review.
Oh, shit, y'all missing something? Damn. Oh, my name ain't in it no more. Shit.
Yeah.
I stepped away. My bad.
Go ahead and let the people know where they can find you.
Yeah. YouTube, the Mike Knoxxx Show. Have it like me. YouTube, all the good stuff. Appreciate bringing back here. If anybody could get me back here, it probably would be you. And I still say fuck you too. So it's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. I owe you a show now, so you know.
You're not coming on my show.
Oh wow! Damn! Wow. Okay. All right. Well, fuck you then. Ladies and gentlemen,
fun, man. I'll have some good laughs.
For Mike and for I Am the Z is Silent, we would like to say to you,
Welcome to the Smackdown Penitentiary.